Today I'm with Dani of the American Conservation Coalition.
ACC was created in 2017 out of this messaging gap that we noticed. Historically, you think of conservationists, you think of one type of person, and we all live here. This is all of our planet. We believe that everyone needs to be involved in this mission in this messaging. So our big goal is getting conservatives, getting people historically left out of that movement involved. We have arguably the most beautiful country on the planet. What is more conservative than conserving the most beautiful country on earth for our kids and our grandkids? That's a conservative value, and I think it's important. Our biggest mission is the messaging.
Obviously Florida, ecologically, it's at least in the top three, but I'd argue it's the most ecologically diverse. We've got, Everglades here. We've got, pine lands. You can go out to the Keys. And then also in our country, we can go up to Maine. You can see moose. You can go up to obviously Alaska, which is the last frontier. So people forget, as you said, that, we might live in areas that have been kind of stripped of their natural beauty, but we still have a ton of it. And obviously for Florida, our whole identity is predicated on, there's alligators everywhere, there's birds everywhere, the ocean's healthy. You might also know of this, but where do you see the coupling of freedom and conservation in Florida?
Right. Like I said, I mean, our beautiful conservation lands are our culture as Americans kind of personified. And I think just for me, that's why it's so important to conserve it. But as well, like I said, I'd have to go back and look at the stats, but it is a $1 billion industry, tourism in our state parks, national parks here in Florida. Conservation makes us money. And if we completely bulldozed our state parks and conservation protected lands, we would no longer be a top economy, not only in America, but in the world. Florida just came out yesterday that we're the top three economy in America, but we're the top economy over most countries in the world. And if we completely strip our biggest industry, natural resources, and our beautiful protected lands, we're screwed financially. Essentially, it would be a worse move to put pickleball courts on our state park, for example.
You might get a lot of monetary gain in the short term, but long
Right,
term, is it actually a good, sound investment? Especially
right,
when, I argue that now we've overbuilt. You look at the statistics, and it used to be, back in 2020, we need more homes for all these people that are coming here. But now we've actually overpromised homes to not enough people. There's
right.
too many homes and not enough people now coming to Florida. And what I worry is we get these sprawling ghost builds that essentially just are a bleak spot on the land. And